Hello and welcome back to yet another Sunday with me, Fellonius the Wizard. There's a lot of topics still left. I have like 20 weeks ahead of me. It feels like this is just going on and on and on. And the topics never end. This time actually I want to take up opportunity to take up one of ma mère 52 who was talking about etiquette. I want to address that one a bit. Let's see if I have any paper on that one. Nope. I thought I had. Oh yeah, here we are. Etiquette is not really the same today as it was like 100 or 200 years ago. And to be totally honest, during this COVID-19, people are actually greeting each other more than they have ever done before. It feels like the last 10 years has been a whole bunch of I'm taking care of myself, the rest of the world can go to the warmer place. But now suddenly we are all in the same boat. We are all going around with our masks on. We are all washing hands like mad. So it feels like we are trying to be nicer to each other, because that's the only time we can get together and say, hi, I'm still alive. But that, I feel, is more of how it is today. I would love to have it like it usually was before. Now, of course, I'm a bus driver, so I have the chance, the nobility chance, I would say, to just go and say good morning to anyone who is entering my bus. And normally, in Sweden at least, I don't know if it's anywhere else in the world, but here in Sweden, 9 times of 10, the people you are saying something to is responding exactly the same back. So if I say good morning, they will say good morning, and they will be totally baffled because they weren't expecting someone to talk to them. But I will. I always do that. And if it's early morning and the bus is actually rather dark, that is all I will say. I won't say anything else. I will just say a lowercase good morning. And that's it. And then I use the French version. That is up till 10 o'clock in the morning. I will go good morning, and after that it's hi or good day or anything like that. Good evening, however, I do not use, but I try to get it through. That said, that is me as a bus driver. I have to do that. That's part of my work. On the other hand, I have always tried to greet people. Always. I always say good night to my son, now that he's living with me, every night, because I can't just go to bed and just pretend that he isn't there. I'm very well aware of that when I answer my phone, that I still answer with my surname and say hi. I don't just look and see who it is that is phoning and say, hello, X, finally, or something like that. No, they phoned me. I want them to know that they had the right number called. That is very important. I know that they have the name right number called, but it's good etiquette to make them know that it is correct. I was actually out on YouTube and checked if there was anything else you might think of, and there was a lady, I think it was an American or British lady, who was actually wanting us to do this in our everyday, and there was some tips that I really liked. First of all, we have to use thank you. Of course we do, right? I use it all the time because I am thankful. So I'm not saying thanks or something like that. I say thank you. In Swedish, tack så mycket. And I try to make sure that I am as honest as I feel. Might not feel honest, but I will try. anyhow. The same goes for all greetings. I really like that. I know it's old-fashioned, but I do that. And then we have the expression bless you. There is a lot of sneezing that has nothing to do with COVID-19, I can tell you that. And normally in a bus I can't really do that unless they are very close to me, so I don't disturb those ones. But if I hear a sneeze in the very end of the bus, I don't say anything. But if it's closer up, not far from where I sit, I usually say bless you, or as we say in Sweden, prosit. It's a German thing. And then we have the hold the door principle. Now that is not as important as it was. Way back, the doors were very heavy, and if you hold a door for someone, they were actually rather thankful. Today, there's a lot of electric doors. They go up by themselves. I have a thing, now that we are doing the COVID-19, is that I see someone entering, closing in on the same doors that I'm going through. I make sure that the doors open, and then I step aside so that the person inside can pass me on a distance like 2 meters, 2 yards, and everything is safe. And I still got to open the door for them. They don't notice that. They don't say thank you. I should say not all of them, at least. One actually did. That's always funny. Then we have the simple one. Treat others like you want to be treated yourself. It's a very easy one. I mean, we have been talking about this for ages. I think I had something, well, I have said this so many times, so I probably should get back to it. She also had something that I really didn't think of, but when you are in a family and you are in different rooms, there should be no shouting in between rooms. That's bad etiquette. And for me, who is a bit older and, well, have a bit of hard of hearing, to me it's totally useless to sit and shout across the apartment and hoping that my son, who is having earphones, will hear what I'm saying. So, no, I usually go up, get some coffee perhaps or something, and then stop by his room and saying what I want to say. And if he doesn't take his earphones off, I don't talk to him. Because it's bad etiquette to try to disturb him if he's inside a game or anything. Now, etiquette as such, it's no use having this etiquette things if we are only one-sided. On the other hand, I know that ma mère 52, she would most likely love to see me coming with my hat on and lifting it and bowing. She would most likely do that lovely kneeling things that ladies did before. You don't have to. You don't have to overdo it. It's not like we are in a movie or anything. But it's always nice to make sure that you respect the others that much that you can give them this little thing like good morning or something like that. That's why I always make sure that I say my final words every time I have done a yapping. So, again, thank you for listening and goodbye.